Hello, everyone. What we're going to do is demonstrate an OpenCV program that most students do in their first week when they learn OpenCV. What this program does is it filters out a wide range of colors from a video feed, and it will mask it out and only allow us to see certain colors. We want to do this. The practical reasons for doing this would be like in our competitions. In RoboCup Junior, we have a soccer ball for soccer that is a particular color red. We want to filter out all other colors but that red ball. Same thing when we're doing Rescue Maze. There are different colored victims on the wall that we're only looking for individual colors. And also when we do Rescue Line, we might want to filter out like a lot of colors except for, say, green square. So let's start with a demo and you'll see how this works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving these sliders down at the bottom. And the sliders are hue, saturation, and value. You'll see an HL, and that's the hue low, and an H for hue high. So these are the low end and the high end of the values for hue. Same thing with saturation, same thing with value. Now as I move the hue slider, that basically is the hue, the actual colors we want to go after. And as you see, as I move it, you'll see that I'm creating a mask. That's what that black and white image is in the middle. Now I need to move these sliders around in just a particular way so that I filter out as much as I can, but I don't filter out the colors that I want. So I want that yellow. So I think I'm pretty good here with the hue. Let's move for the saturation. And I keep moving it up, and I'm getting rid of a lot of that black. And whoop, I went too far. As you can see, I start cutting into the yellow, so I moved it down. Now we're going to move the high end down until we start cutting into it. All right. And I think I have a yellow bin in the back. I should probably move out of the way. All right, now we're going to move the value over, but yeah, let me get rid of that bin. Okay, good, because there was a yellow bin. That's the color I'm looking for, and I don't want to mistake that for noise. So I'm going to keep moving up until I start cutting into that yellow, and there I am cutting into it. So I'm going to move it back a little bit, and that looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to mess around with it more than that. You can see the yellows looks pretty good, and this is a live feed, so you can see my hands moving over it. And, it's masking out my hand. And that looks pretty good, actually. Now I'm going to show you what we normally would do for, say, this is a red soccer ball. So this is what the soccer team does, okay, when they run RCJ soccer. So they're going to go through, let me put this ball in something like a box so I can it'll roll right off the table. So I'm going to reset these sliders. I don't have a reset button on here. I should probably just make a little reset button. And as you can see, as I move them back into their normal place, everything unmasks itself. And we're going to unmask everything. So right now, we've done that. We have the middle image. Okay, now we're masking. And as you can see, I'm cutting into that red already, so I need to move that back. And what we're going to do is we're going to move in the high end of the hue, and we'll move that down pretty far. We'll get rid of most everything. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Okay, now there's still a lot of different, white is showing up and some other things are showing up. So that's where the other two values come in. So saturation. Yeah, we're going to cut into the red if I move that down. So we're going to go to the next slider. We'll move that up. And it's just basically moving these sliders until we start cutting in. So I don't want to cut into that. And if I do that, I'm cutting in, yeah. So as you can see, there's a little bit of noise in that mask and in the final image on the left or on the right. But that's from my Prusa printer sitting way in the back. So As you can see, this is a live image and it moves around pretty fast. And that mask that's in the middle is going to be used to mask out everything but the ball. So if we put this on a robot, it would go after that ball. It would know how to find it. Now, what we've done here is once we quit the program, it prints out the lower value and the upper value. And the lower value is the lower value of the color, the hue, saturation, and value color. The upper value is the high end of the hue, saturation, and color value. And we can apply this to a thresholding function that will get rid of everything, right, except for that color for that ball. And that's how we can easily train our soccer bot to find the ball. All right. Thank you very much for watching.